Never lose your cool unless you have a reason for doing so.
And I promise you that
I'm a leader that listens to my team and listens intently. But in the end, I form my own opinion.
So we took that height and we worked down?
No. But how can they tell us what height? The height starts off the ground. So why do we have to take the ground down? The leader that wants to be popular, that wants to be loved, that leader ultimately is not going to make it.
you're going to move the transformer.
We'll move the transformer and we'll take care of that issue.
Okay, all right, good. Let's you and I come into the office, okay? 1 o'clock on Friday? Why don't you confirm it? What's his attitude? And he knows I'm not doing it unless I get what I want, right? Oftentimes you'll see an opponent and you'll say to yourself, this is going to be easy. That's the worst thing you can do. That's the worst thing you can do. Never underestimate your opponent. Assume that your opponent is the toughest, smartest person in the world, because that can really lead to victory. What did he tell you? How did he talk to you? Okay, that means he's going to do it. Be a hard-ass guy. Okay.
Come on, everybody. Are you running with me?
There's no better feeling than being a winner.
Does New York City want the Olympics?
To be a winner, you have to think like a winner. You have to be positive, and you cannot stop. If you win, people are going to respect you. Nice shot, Annika.
Where am I?
I don't think you should have picked that far. You might be in the will. Vince Lombardi was a little guy. He used to smack around these giant football players, and they'd cry. The reason he got away with it is because he just won. I've rarely seen a leader that's been able to lead by consensus. A leader is somebody that oftentimes will go against everybody. That's what a leader is. Pete, why would you send this to them anyway?
Break down the line items of the
No, but why wouldn't you let him send it to you? No, you're not supposed to send him anything. He's bidding on a job. Generally speaking, a leader has to think independently. I think if it's better, if you say you got a better price and cut him down to 15.5, and then I'm going to forget about what happened. Okay? You got to knock this building down fast, right? Fast, okay?
Oh, quickly.
How long?
February, I believe.
Or sooner, right?
Or sooner.
People settle for mediocrity for one reason. They're lazy. I've seen it so often. People go into something, they don't want to go that extra step. They know it's not going to be great. It might be good, it might be okay. It's not going to be great. They settle for mediocrity. They're lazy. Great job, man. He's done that before, huh?
Oh, yeah.
He wanted me to do that, right? I've always felt my best deals were made with my instinct, not anything else, with my instinct. Well, I think this will be one of the great buildings of Chicago, if not the best.
And what do you say to the skeptics?
My skeptics have always faded away because I produce.
Well, you've made Chicago very proud.
Well, thank you. How long would wire that holds up a big, heavy scaffold last from a practical standpoint on a big building? Could it last like 10 years, or do you think not? I'll always want to hear what people have to say. It doesn't mean you have to do what they're saying, but always listen. If you do all the talking, you're not going to learn a lot.
However, New York State has its own code, which is regulated every 36 months.
That's very interesting. All right, you have a deal. Congratulations. Golf is an amazing game. I've seen people become tremendous friends on a golf course, whereas when they go out for lunch or dinner, they can't stand each other.
You just keep making par after par.
Well, that's nice of you to say, but I think I'm probably more proud of the course than I am of my game, but I'm happy with my game.
But Donald, you've been carrying me the whole round.
Yeah, thank you. That was a good one. I always like to think big. This there's an expression, go big or go home. I like it a lot. You go for the fences, you go all the way, or just, you know what, go home.
I mean, if you can get a client like Trump, as opposed to a client like, who knows, you're better off.
Yeah! Give it up for my boys on the east side!
In life, you can have a great idea, but if you can't get those ideas across, it's never, ever going to work. You can't miss in this location, you know that.
I don't know how many square feet. We need to see the space of really.
Pretty big. It's pretty good, I'll tell you. You know, we're going to put a whole canopy over the top of the space. It's going to be beautiful. I know so many people that have great ideas, but they can't sell the ideas. Guess what? They're not successful.
I want to move in.
Okay, give me a proposal. All right? Okay. Nice seeing you, pal.
Nice seeing you again.
Good. Nice seeing you. Oftentimes, you'll have an idea, and you'll fall in love with it, and then it turns out to be not such a good idea, and you can't get rid of it.
Can you give us a good deal? How about we make a deal now at, on a gross basis, $20 a foot? Huh?
I can't. When the idea turns out bad, cut it out of your mind, get rid of it, go on to the next thing, and let it be better.
Okay, if you can't make a deal, finish it up with IBM, right?
For me, failure is never an option.
Look, you guys didn't do a job, and you weren't there, and you know you weren't there, and the deal would have never gotten done without the other guys.
If you have to go through the wall, you go through it. If you can't go through it, you go under it, around it, over it. There is no such thing as failure.
You know what? Then maybe you're not going to get your fee, because as far as I'm concerned, you didn't do anything. This deal was mishandled from day one, okay?
I've seen people go 48 hours and even more, days and days without any sleep in order to get a deal done. Sometimes you have to do that.
You have to love what you do. Number two, you can never give up. You can never quit.
And if you don't have the physical or mental stamina to do it, guess what? You better be doing something else.
You can never, ever quit.
How's it looking up there? Good? Good. Okay, do a perfect job. Perfect job.
If a leader can't control his subordinates, he's not a leader, he's not a good businessman, he's going to be a failure. Whether it's a he or a she, it's going to be bad.
I want you to check on it. Talk to George, talk to everybody, check on it. I'm not making a deal unless you approve it.
Good morning.
Never get sidetracked by less important tasks. Always focus on the goal.
What power?
If you do get sidetracked, get right back on the rails, because ultimately, sidetracking kills you.